What's good, y'all? Welcome back to the Sideline Podcast, one of those sports talk show where half our takes are fired and the other half y'all will have to determine in the comments. We're your hosts. My name is Derek Jones.
And I'm William Hicks.
Hey, and today we're going to be diving a little bit into NBA moves, NBA news. The NFL training camp is starting up. People are putting on pads. Teams are going to facilities and popping a little bit. Hey, we got a lot to talk about today. But before we get into it, I first want to say thank y'all so much for showing us so much love over on Instagram. We're on a road to 100 followers. We're sitting at 92 right now. Go ahead, follow us, share us around. We're on a road to 100 subscribers on YouTube, and we're sitting at 56 right now. So go ahead, subscribe, hit the post notification button so you do not miss a video. Share us around, like, comment, subscribe. You already know what it is. We're going to dive into it immediately. LeBron
James, the king.
He made his decision.
He did.
Landed to pair up with Jaylen Brown, B.J. Edgecombe, Tyrese Maxey, and Joel Embiid for the Philadelphia 76ers. Last week, you said it was determined that he was going to retire a Cleveland Cavalier.
I did.
What's going on,
I still think he will. Me and Bron decided we're going to take our talents to Philadelphia. After some long conversations, some long thoughts about what was the best scenario for us, as a collective. Boom, we got the Warriors, they got Curry. But once again, even Draymond said it yesterday in his podcast that, the media would absolutely critique him and destroy him if he joined the Golden State Warriors, So we was like, yeah, it'd be cool playing with Curry, a generational point guard, greatest point guard of all time. But we can't do that. Next, we got Miami. They got Giannis. That's it. Next. Then we look at Cleveland. I mean, city loves us.
Donovan Mitchell.
We're two kids of Akron. They got Donovan Mitchell, They got Evan Mobley, James Harden wants to resign another year, and we decided that's not going to work. So when we saw Philadelphia and we saw they acquired Jaylen Brown, paid up Anthony Simmons, drafted B.J. Edgecombe the year before, and Joel Embiid's looking like healthy, I think that's the best scenario for us right now, to return east, to go to a team that's ready to win now. They made the moves ready to win now. And also, Tyrese Maxey and LeBron James, they both under Rich Paul. It's the same agent. They've been working out with each other for years. Why not? And so, after long discussions, we decided to take our talents to Philadelphia. As a LeBron James fan, not a Philadelphia fan, as a LeBron James fan, I am excited to start my tenure here in Philadelphia. I'm excited to join the organization. Same with every other LeBron fan. We're here for the next 2 years and we're out. We have a 2-year contract. We're ready to give we're ready to give LeBron all the support he needs. We're going to be cheering on LeBron loud and proud. And yeah, I'm ready. Let's get to work, Philly. Let's get to work.
Okay. So LeBron, his agent, said that they made this decision late night around 1 o'clock.
1 a.m.
One of the things he was considering is another championship run. You know what I'm saying? He won one with Cleveland, one in Miami, one in LA. He's got 4 rings. Okay. Now, we all know that he's in the GOAT debate. Jordan has 6 rings. Okay. Now on paper, with the roster that Philadelphia has, that's a championship team. I can understand that.
It could be.
I can understand that. You got Dean Wade off the bench, Anthony Simmons. You got about 3 centers behind Embiid in case anything goes down, with his knees and all that. Do you really think that LeBron is going to win the championship within these next 2 years?
Here's the thing, right? the East and the West is starting to balance out after years of the West being extremely dominant. It's becoming very balanced out, and the East is not weak going into the season. I mean, when you look at it, you got the defending champs, you got the New York Knicks. You know, I'm still never gonna give up on Boston. You can never just count Boston out. Detroit made some great progress last season. They're still
Yeah.
there. The Cavs made it to the conference finals. They're still there. The Orlando Magic are still a pretty physical team. You know, the Hawks made some acquisitions as well. You know, so it's like, and the Raptors went and picked up Kawhi Leonard. You know, so I'm not gonna sit here and just immediately say they're championship contenders because they haven't played together yet. You know, last time the world did that, they said that about the Brooklyn Nets, and they didn't play a game together yet until then. You know, so I'm not sure if he can win it in these 2 years. I would love him to do it. You know, but the team has to work together really well. They have to actually play in the playoffs, and if that does happen, yeah, I think they could, but it's not a landslide where they're the the favorites. New
Right.
York is probably still the favorite to get out the East right now. I mean,
I see it.
defending champs, they made the right moves to have everybody still accept they lost like Mitchell Robinson. Like, that's still New York is the team to beat in the East.
Yeah.
You feel me? Philly is just a team that just became hungry this offseason and started to build.
Yep.
They are chasing the New York. No one's chasing, which I'm not going to say that, I'm a LeBron fan, but I'm going to keep it real. I'm going to keep it 100% real. No one's chasing Philly. They're chasing New York, the team that just won the NBA championship. That's the team to chase. That's the team to beat.
That's right. So LeBron made his strong decision a little after Embiid, said he was healthy and all. Shaquille O'Neal came out and made some predictions about, the future season for Joel Embiid after he said he was healthy, saying that he's going to be the best big in the league. He's going to be better than Jokic, and it's going to be his best season. All this, that, and the third.
Mm-hmm.
Do you see Embiid after 3 seasons of not even hitting 100 games? Do you see Embiid staying healthy? Do you think he's going to be resting a lot? What do you think?
So I don't think this is going to be Embiid's best season. One is because of injuries that have happened in the past. 2 is because of age, and 3 is because of his time in general. This would not be his best season. His best season was when he had Harden and he jumped in the MVP voting. Do I think this is going to be a really good season for him? It can be. It really can. Once again, wherever LeBron has gone, he's affected the play style of the team in a tremendous amount of ways, which includes his facilitating, because he's one of the highest IQ minds to ever play the game. Easily the best facilitator in the game right now. He has the highest IQ in the game right now. Once again, that also comes with 23 years of experience to play in the National Basketball Association. But Embiid thrives off of good facilitators. He thrived off the past 2 years with Maxey. And then you got Bron coming in with one of the highest minds who's going to feed that rock. Because, once again, we saw it last season before the playoffs. LeBron has understood his role now in the league, that he doesn't have to be a 25 points per game scorer now. He doesn't need to be that. He's older, and his body's not going to be able to handle that. He can still get you 20 points a game, though. That's the thing about it. He still averaged 20 points a game while sitting in that third row, that third option role last year until going into the playoffs. Until then, he was the first row option, So, Bron with Embiid, that could 100% work. And then you got Maxey, who also has a great mind as well. A quick guy like him who can feed the rock to his big. This is Embiid. If he plays, this can be a big season for him. And if Embiid has a big season, because once again, the whole thing, Yes, Jaylen Brown was great. It's a great get. You drafted VJ Edgecombe before. That's great. Tyrese Maxey, great. You acquired LeBron. That's great. The whole key to this piece is Joel Embiid. If Joel Embiid is not Joel Embiid, they don't win anything. And that's the sad truth.
That's right. I mean, he kind of single-handedly kept them within like playoff contentions, kept them in the loop. And
100%.
Philadelphia came out and said that LeBron's going to be playing more point guard than he did last season. Obviously, he had Luka Doncic and Austin Reeves facilitating the ball. He was still bringing it up. But like you said, LeBron is a great facilitator. He has high IQ. I truly believe that LeBron James is the best facilitator in the league. He's been playing point guard since middle school, since 12 years old. He's played point guard on every single team. And look at the highlight clips. You got over 2 hours of LeBron diming people up, throwing lobs, full court, behind the back, no look between people's legs. Like, he's going to get people open. With Maxey, Edgecombe, Brown, and Embiid on the court at the same time, somebody's going to draw a double team. Somebody's going to be open. Maxey is lethal off the catch and shoot. Edgecombe, he can ball. We already seen what Jaylen Brown can do on the court.
Finished 6th in MVP last year, by the way. Finished 6th in MVP voting.
Joel Embiid, dude, he's one of the best. He might be the best scoring big in the league, even with his injuries and all that. I'm excited to see what Philadelphia can do. I don't think they're a contender this year. I'm not happy with LeBron choosing Philly. Draymond had a couple things to say about his decision. What do you before we move on? What do you think about what Draymond said?
Which part about what Draymond said?
That
the fact that
Steph Curry's presence in history with LeBron was a big factor in his decision on
that wasn't his words, but it's the Warriors, his history with the Warriors, which is true. You battle it out every year in the finals. And once again, there's history to that. And LeBron is smarter. He doesn't want to pull a Kevin Durant. He doesn't want to pull something that will absolutely affect his legacy in a negative light. Because who goes to their rival team? That would negatively affect him. LeBron's never done that. LeBron's never went to the rival, by the way. Has ever. Never. Miami was never a rival. The whole league ring chases. By the way, is also Shaq said that. The whole league ring chases. But it's also not ring chasing if there's no ring there ever before you get there. Am I wrong about that? Usually, because once again, let's go right here. Before LeBron even was on Philadelphia, was Philadelphia considered a contender for the championship? No.
With the acquisitions,
never in the media where they ever said
they are in a
Jaylen Brown. Yes, without LeBron, no, they were never in a conversation of a contender. They were not in the media.
Okay.
They were not. Let's go to LA. Let's go the year before he goes to LA. Was LA considered a contender?
It's the Lakers.
No, not in any light, because the Lakers are also. The Lakers are being carried by Lonzo Ball and Julius Randle and Kyle. That doesn't matter about their franchise and history. I'm saying then and there, were they considered a contender? No, they're being carried by Lonzo Ball, Kyle Kuzma, and Julius Randle. So no, they weren't. Let's go to Miami. In 2010, when he joined, was Miami considered a contender?
Dwayne Wade, no. Chris Bosh, everybody else on the roster?
No, they were not considered a contender because they did nothing in 6 years. So they were not considered a contender. They were not considered a contender. until LeBron was acquired. Was the Cleveland Cavaliers in 2014 considered a contender?
I'll give you
Thank
that
you.
one. I'll give you
So
that one easy.
no, it's the Miami Heat was also never considered a contender. If you go back to the years in the past 3-4 seasons before that, they were not considered a contender to win a championship. They were not.
Okay.
And it's
Okay.
absolute fact. The Lakers were considered a contender to win anything since 2010. Since their back-to-back wins. You're forgetting Kobe retired in 2016, and they were nothing. Nothing until Bron came there in 2018, 2019. So, as I'm stating, it's not really ring chasing when there's no chance of them getting a ring until he gets there. There's no talks about them getting a ring until he gets there. We call it ring chasing because everywhere he's gone, he's affected the team of ending up with a championship.
Okay.
That's the difference. Every team he's gone to has been affected by him and his play style that's led them to having a championship at some point in his tenure there. We go back to his rookie season when he first got drafted. The Cavs were one of the worst teams in the league. The worst. You know you're horrible when you have the number 1 overall pick in the draft. And within 3 to 4 years, he took them to the finals to play against Greg Popovich and his San Antonio Spurs.
That's right.
They were never considered to go to they were never considered a playoff team. They were never considered to be an Eastern Conference Finals team, especially with Detroit running in the East. And Miami did at that point in 2003, 2004, 2003 to 2006, 2007. Yeah. Then. Never considered. But the way he affects the game, yes, they are considered then a playoff team, a championship contender team. So I'm not going to say it's ring chasing. I'm saying he's chasing a legacy. He wants to have a legacy, and he would like to end off with a ring. But once again, when you think about it, all the teams he had choosing, right? Cleveland. I don't think him and James Harden work well. We go to Miami. Who does Miami have besides Giannis and Bam Adebayo? And none of those dudes can shoot. Bam had an 83-point game, but he's not a consistent shooter. Outside that, you got what? Davion Mitchell? No. And then you got the Golden State Warriors, who haven't done anything positive since their last ring. Their backup point guard is Brandon Podziemski and Gus Santos. If I'm LeBron, I look at that situation, I'm not going there either.
Okay.
Because I'm 42. I'm 42 years old. I'm not playing like a 21-year-old LeBron. I'm 42 years old. Why would I put myself in a harder scenario? I'm 42.
That's right.
He's real life pushing 50. He's pushing 50.
Right. That's right.
So I'm not going to sit here and say it's ring chasing, but I say he changes the culture wherever he goes and ends up in a championship, which is 100% true if you look at the facts.
That's right. So look, 2 years, $8 million, plus the trade kicker. Do you think that LeBron James is going to win a ring or two within these next 2 years?
Once again, I haven't seen him play yet. I think he can if they have that positive impact and if Embiid is a player Embiid needs to be. If Edgecombe is able to affect and change his game with a LeBron on the court at some points, because you know how Edgecombe plays. And his game style is going to have to change a little bit. It's going to have to change in order to become a championship contending team. But no one in the East is chasing Philly. That's the thing about it. No one's chasing Philly. No one's chasing Toronto. Everyone's chasing New York, and everyone wants to be better than New York because New York is the defending champs. So until they prove themselves, I'm not going to sit here and say they're in contention to win it yet. We need to see them actually play. We need to see how Embiid's affected on the court. We need to see how Jaylen Brown enhances the offense. But there is a chance, there's always a chance. Every time LeBron's on a team, which is not glazed, there's always a chance he wins a championship because he wins a championship every time he goes to a team.
That's right.
But we got to see them play first and put them in that kind of conversation yet.
Right. So through about 7 weeks of the off season, once again, my Warriors have not made a single move at
Yeah,
all.
y'all did. Y'all re-signed Kristaps.
So we put a big bid on LeBron. It didn't land well.
Y'all didn't
Draymond
get AD
opted out of
either.
his player option, but signs back after LeBron. 1 year, $27.7 million plus the Kristaps signing. Yeah, I got no hopes for my Warriors. I'm looking at this chart right now. Philadelphia
Playing.
got a lot of moves this season. The Lakers got a lot of moves this season. Memphis, Atlanta, Brooklyn,
Mm-hmm.
the Mavs, Milwaukee, everybody in the league has made at least one move. The Warriors, 0. But I do got a little bit of high hopes with Yaxel coming off of a national championship with the Michigan Wolverines. Go Blue. Yaxel hits the Summer League, balls out, wins the championship, becomes Summer League Player of the Year, and a little bit of rumoring that he might be a day one starter. I don't believe it. Steve Kerr doesn't play rookies like that. He doesn't start them. But with how hot his start is, and him being an older rookie, do you think Yaxel is going to have a significant role over in the Bay?
Yes, it's the Golden State Warriors who haven't done anything since 2021. He will have a significant role.
Okay.
Yes.
You're a hater,
Yes.
dude.
I'm not. It's not even hating. It's a team that couldn't even make it to the playoffs. And you got a rookie that came in and won the Summer League championship, blah, 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 and won the Summer League MVP because they won a championship. Even though he wasn't the best performing player in the Summer League, he played absolutely phenomenal for the Golden State Warriors. And we've seen him in college. Yes, he will have if Kerr don't play him immediately, he might have to start. He might not start immediately, but he will 100% be in a quick rotation immediately. Like I talk about within that first 7 to 8 man rotation, he should be in
I can see it.
the start season 100%.
So with everybody healthy, if everybody were to start healthy this season, the starting lineup would look a little bit like Curry, Butler, Yaxel, Draymond, and Kristaps Porzingis. So that's
Not
what
a
everybody
bad
healthy.
starting lineup.
Jimmy Butler is projected to come back around December, Christmas type of timing. What do you think the Warriors are gonna do record wise? 35 plus, 40 plus?
I think y'all could win 40 games this year.
Okay. With everybody being healthy, but we got a walking
40
glass
plus.
frame in the paint.
40 plus, yeah.
Kristaps Porzingis. Curry is old. He's getting older. He's getting more fragile. And Jimmy Butler is coming off of injuries.
Hold up. Because about Curry, what's your opinions on the rumors?
Dude,
about after Curry came out?
If y'all haven't been tuning into the NBA buzz, Jacobs, the general manager of the Warriors, is looking to move past Stephen Curry and start rebuilding towards a new era.
Curry said he's tired of the Warriors star chasing.
That's right.
They said that the
Spurs
the
are
front
in
office and Curry's not on the same page. Mm-hmm.
The Spurs are big buzz
How you feel about that?
around Steph's name. Dude, when you look at Curry and his impact that he's had with the Warriors, being drafted out of Davidson to a team that was worth $315 million, that's nothing for an NBA team. Okay, since then, the Warriors are grossing around $6.3 billion. That's a big change from surrounding, your entire playbook, everything around this one person. He's one of the top paid NBA players sticking on one team. I don't see him moving at all. I would hate to see him move and retire with a new team. But with the past 3 seasons, with the person who's running everything openly saying that he's looking towards a new era, with the impact that he has on the game and the impact that he has on the team, I can definitely see him wearing a new jersey. And that's crazy to say.
If Curry leaves, are you leaving too?
I'm gonna have to.
Or are you going to be a Warriors fan?
I'm gonna have to. See, I'm a Warriors
Once again,
fan.
my Cavs is still my team, but I'm a Bron
I've
fan.
always been a Warriors
I'm gonna
fan.
cheer Bron
It was
wherever
the
he
first
goes.
NBA game I've ever watched. But like you said, me and Steph, we 1-1. We the same, bro. We a dynamic duo for real. So if Steph going to San Antonio, you already know I'm going to San Antonio. If he want to go to Toronto, you already know I'm going to Toronto. Wherever Curry go, I'm going. So yeah, wherever Curry go, yeah, I'm gonna be a fan. Yeah, I'm gonna do
That's
what y'all
good.
doing. I'm gonna do what y'all doing. That's right. Yeah,
But y'all not as powerful as LeBron people. So we've been going wherever he go. We always go wherever he go. We don't cheer on the team. We cheer on Bron. So it's a little bit different. Like we're not gonna go and cheer on the 76ers. Now we're gonna cheer on LeBron James.
yeah.
Playing for
Right.
the 76ers. Yeah.
Okay.
It's a little bit different.
A little different.
A little bit different.
Yeah. I'm gonna do that one. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that one.
Yeah, it's a lot better.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot better because look at it. I mean, look at it. The Lakers won 1 championship, and ever since then, the team ain't produced. AD became trash. I mean, Austin Reed started to pop a little bit. They don't really have a lot. They didn't have too much success. I mean, they had success. Don't forget they had success, but in those down years, I'm not worried about the Lakers. I'm trying to see what LeBron was doing.
Right.
Trying to see if he's still averaging 24 a game. I'm trying to still see if he's still putting up at least minimum 10 points a game. Trying to see him break the scoring record twice.
Okay. All right. We're gonna see. To move on from LeBron and all the teams that were around the signing buzz, Kyrie Irving has came out finally and says that he is 100% healthy and that he's ready for the season. I love Kyrie. One of the best finishers in the league. One of the best finishers of all time.
Greatest point guard of all time. Most skilled point guard of all time. 100%. Most skilled point guard of all time. But continue. He's the most skilled point guard of all time.
Man,
most skilled. Not greatest. Not greatest.
That's gonna be in the comments. Y'all go to timestamp.
He's the most skilled point guard of all time. 100%.
Let everybody know that Will Hicks just told everybody that
Uncle Drew's the most skilled point guard of all time. He's the most. No, he's not the best. He's not the best point guard.
Yeah.
I messed that up. The greatest point guard of all time is Curry. Greatest.
Okay.
The greatest is different. That's career and all type of stuff. I'm talking about just as a basketball player.
Absolute skill.
Absolute just skill.
Bogus.
Kyrie is the most skilled point guard.
Drop down in the comments so I can clip it and let everybody know what you just said.
Go ahead. He's the most skilled point guard of all time.
On top of this, we are now entering the era of the low tops, the short fades. LaMelo chopped the curls off. Ant cut his hair. Shea cut his hair.
Yeah.
Jimmy B cut his hair. A couple more people are cutting their hairs, getting ready for this new season. Is the taper fade the move?
And Bron, don't forget. Bron's bald now.
Bald, though.
He bald now. No, he's bald. He's bald. Like he's bald. Straight skin up there, no hair.
All right. Do you think the low taper fade is the move for these athletes to hit their new peak.
Yeah, it's time for you to get one.
Me? What
Yeah, low
y'all
to the
think?
fade.
Y'all think
Low to the fade.
I gotta cut the fro off?
Hey, if you get a low taper fade, you might make it to the league. You might be playing for the Warriors.
And you already know I'm shaking the rust off. You already know I'm shaking the rust off.
I ain't glad to you that you should have showed the viewers that jumper. You should have
Oh,
showed them that jumper.
my
Yeah,
bad.
that was like C tier.
Okay.
It's all good though. It's all good though. It's all good.
I'm still getting the rust off. I'm still getting the rust off.
Okay. Yeah,
Okay.
he got the rust with no ball, by the way.
My bad. All right. So we're gonna move on to the NFL.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And just to let y'all know, we're gonna be hitting campus here pretty soon. All right, so we're gonna be in person. We got fall camp coming around for the college athletes. You already know it.
Yeah, we do.
College football is our forte, and we love football. And I'm really excited to start talking about the NFL training camp and to see all these dudes getting in pads. I want to start off with Vita Vea. Vita Vea has been a Buccaneer ever since I've been watching him. He wants to get traded. He's showing up to training camp, but he's not putting on the uniform. He's rocking street clothes. What do you think about Vita Vea? Moving away from the Bucks.
Not gonna lie, it's time to go. It's time to go.
Okay.
Bucks got a lot of problems anyway on that team, so it's about time to go. If he wants to come to Cleveland, we got a spot for him.
Yeah, that's not happening.
Vita Vea, it's a great play. Actually, ESPN they put out that Cleveland's one of the top landing spots, by the way. But
yeah.
So that's what I think. I think he should. Everybody wants to be in Brown.
So look, ESPN just dropped an article the other day with the top 5 landing spots for Vita Vea, with his playing style, with the roster, depth chart, all that. The Las Vegas Raiders, Patriots, Chargers, Panthers, and the 49ers. Now
49ers.
Right. I don't know why they putting the 49ers in there. I'd rather have him, them put the Browns in there. The 49ers are cooked.
I would.
The 49ers are cooked. Their D-line
They're cooked.
I'm running the ball all game against the 49ers. Bosa coming off a crazy leg injury. Like, if y'all have seen the clips, one leg is bigger than the other by like 4 times. He's not moving well at all. His bag drills look really like choppy. They don't look smooth.
Yeah.
The Raiders, they're still rocking a 3-4. I wouldn't tell anybody to sign with the Raiders. Like, they're young, they're rebuilding. A veteran D lineman isn't something that they're probably looking forward to right now. The Chargers, I don't even know.
I don't even know why you would. I don't even know why that's in
what's going on over
consideration
there at all. The Panthers, dude.
Hold up. The Panthers coming up. They on the come up.
Yeah, they are on the come up. They're
Bryce
still
Young
rocking
and them.
a 3-4.
They on the come up.
They're rocking a 3-4. They got a couple good the D line is doing pretty well over there, and adding Vita Vea would be a big plus to them. But
100%.
out of these 5, I'm really liking the fit that with the Patriots. They're also rocking a 3-4 defense. They have a lot of cap room, sitting over $35 million, and they got Milton Williams over there on the inside, who's been playing really well. And we already know that the D-line room in New England has a lot of upside to it. They're not playing like they should be. But I think with a veteran D lineman and Vita Vea, I think if he does get traded, that the Patriots would be a best fit for him, especially with the young players that he has around him. What are you thinking?
I think the Patriots definitely will be the best fit overall. Just thinking about their season last year, the team they have right now, the defense they have, because they have a good defense. They have a great secondary with Christian Gonzalez back there. If out of those spots is definitely not Panthers, Patriots, easy.
Mm-hmm.
That's easy. If
Yeah.
he's older, and that's a team who is also in terms of wanting to win now, especially after last season. They're thinking about already acquiring a bigger receiver now this season. They're trying to acquire someone else. So yeah, I think the Patriots is definitely the top landing spot out of those five, for sure.
That's nice. Yeah, I'm gonna be watching this Vita Vea news. It's crazy that he wants to depart from the Buccaneers, but like you said, it's time to go. They're not on any upside. He's looking for another ring. I'm excited to see where he's going. But training camp is moving pretty fast already. Quarterback.
The Bucks also got one more. Bucks also got one more big thing going on down there. Baker Mayfield.
Yes.
Baker told Mayfield that if they don't reach an agreement by time of training camp, he's no more. He hasn't suited up.
He said he's
done
gonna
negotiating with
play
him.
the season out. He said he's gonna play the season out, but after this one, if they don't come to an agreement, it's free agency.
He's gone.
Yeah, and I love watching Baker Mayfield. That's like one of my favorite quarterbacks in the league. I love watching Baker Mayfield, and I thought Tampa Bay was a good fit for him. Coming off of that little stint with the Rams, he was able to express himself. He was a good leader. But with Mike Evans getting up out of there, which is crazy to say, Mike Evans isn't even a Buccaneer anymore. That's crazy. But with Mike Evans being over there and, the downfall that they're going, he wants something better. So that blows my mind. That's crazy.
Yeah.
I thought he'd stay in Tampa Bay for a little while. But
yeah.
But yeah, quarterback competitions are on fire right now. We got Atlanta, Cleveland. Where else? Atlanta, Cleveland,
Raiders.
That's right. Let's talk a little. Let's start off with the Falcons. Got Tua Tagovailoa and Michael Penix Jr.
The only reason this is a competition is because Kevin Stefanski is the head coach, by the way.
Yeah.
And Stefanski loves left-handed quarterbacks. If it's any coach, I'm putting Penix over him. Once again, Tua has not had the best past 2-3 years. Tua doesn't have the same IQ he used to have. Tua isn't the same quarterback in the pocket. And it's sad to see ever since that hit he had, it's not the same mentality he has in the pocket anymore. And when you have a quarterback, the quarterback is the front of the organization. He is the captain of the team no matter what, because he's the most important position on the field. You can't have your most important position on the field, which is your quarterback, in that scenario. Now, Penix isn't, that much better than him. So that's why there's also a little bit more of a competition. I still think, if it's any other coach there, Penix is the automatic starter.
I don't know. I can definitely see why. There is competition. You got Tua and Michael Penix Jr. coming off of a ACL injury. Dude, both of these guys need to retire, to be honest. Michael Penix Jr. played his entire career in college hurt. I'm pretty sure he broke his leg and competed for a championship like the next year, which is crazy.
Yeah.
But Penix is also injury prone. He's coming off of an ACL injury, competing with Tua, who's had too many concussions. He probably should retire just because of that. They just signed Cooper Rush, who's a veteran free agent. Do you think Cooper Rush has a chance to get thrown in there as a starter?
No. It's Cooper Rush.
At all? He started a little bit for the Cowboys when Prescott got hurt.
It's because Prescott was hurt.
Dude, Cooper Rush is top 5 dead or alive. Like, for real. Cooper Rush is one of my favorite quarterbacks. Real talk. Cooper Rush is going to be the Atlanta Falcons starting quarterback. Merch that.
He'll be a backup or traded.
Yeah, we're going to move over from Atlanta because
he might be traded.
They're in turmoil right now in the pocket. Let's go over to let's go to the Raiders real quick. You got O'Connell, rookie Mendoza, and Kirk Cousins. Out of those 3,
I think
who are you? Let's do cut, bench, start right now.
Okay. So we're cutting O'Connell, and
okay,
that's the restart. This is the hard part, right? You have a veteran who's been playing for a long time, and you have a rookie coming in. Unless Mendoza is able to really pick up to the NFL speed with his training camp, once again, he's not going to 100% pick up to it because nothing compares to game speed, by the way.
Right.
So, I would not be surprised if Kirk gets a start this year. Like early, like maybe week 1, week 2, just cause to help him out. But most likely, I think it's start Mendoza and bench Kirk. And Kirk's just there for a veteran presence to learn from.
Okay.
Because once again, Kirk is not going to be your franchise shifter, your franchise mover. That's not it. That's not what Kirk's going to do. Mendoza, you got Mendoza for that.
Especially during this rebuild that they got right now. Having a Heisman winner starting as your quarterback, that's a really good look for this rebuild. Tyler Linderbaum, crazy signing, leading the O-line. Dude, I'm going to have to go with you. I'm going to have to cut O'Connell just because he didn't perform that good when he did start, and he got hurt.
I cut him last year.
Right.
I'm cutting him every time.
For the start of the season, I'm going to have to start Cousins and bench Mendoza for at most 3 weeks. Like, I don't want to see Cousins starting for more than 3 weeks. Like, you throw Mendoza in for a start against a weaker team in your schedule and let him warm up with that, and then let him compete and continue to learn as a rookie, I think he's gonna do good. But yeah, that competition right now, dude, I'm liking Mendoza. Dude, out of Indiana, that he can ball. Like, he got a strong arm. His ball placement is really good. With the rebuild that they got going on with JT in the back, I think they're gonna be all right. And dude,
They'll win
Avery Wright. Avery Wright gonna be
5
sad.
games this year for sure.
Gonna be sad.
Avery, y'all will for sure win 5 games this year.
I got high hopes for y'all. High hopes.
Hi?
Oh my gosh.
Okay, listen.
Let's go over.
Because I didn't want to say it. I didn't want to say it. But you just said put them up against a weaker team. There ain't that much weaker teams than the Las Vegas Raiders. There ain't that many. Like, there really ain't that many. So
Their starting schedule.
I'm sorry. And once again, this is coming from a Browns fan. Yeah, I get it. Y'all might win 5 games. Y'all might win 5 games. I do think y'all can win 5 games.
The
Do I
first
think y'all
5.
can get to 8? No.
No. All right. First 5 they got for the season to kick it off. They're at home versus the Dolphins. Then they go to LA to play the Chargers.
Loss.
And then they play in New Orleans versus the Saints, week 3.
Win.
Okay. And then they go home for their rivalry game versus the Chiefs.
They lost.
And then they go up and play New England. Lost. Then the Bills at home versus the Bills.
Loss.
Yeah. It's not looking too good for them. That back end of their schedule is kind of the same.
What is it?
I'm not seeing 5 wins out of this team. I'm not seeing 5
I think
wins.
they can win max 5, max 6. Maybe.
Okay.
You know what? They might. You know what? They could win week 1 against the Dolphins. They could win.
Yeah.
They could win that game. They could.
Okay.
I would give them most. Yeah.
Who they got playing quarterback this year for the Dolphins?
I don't even know.
Quinn Ewers?
Malik Willis. They'll beat the Malik. What? They'll with ooh.
Yeah, he's their starter. He's making $24 million.
They're gonna lose that game.
He better.
They're gonna lose that game. The Dolphins are gonna win that game. The Raiders are gonna lose that game.
Yeah. Let's go up and let's talk about your Browns. We're gonna play cut, bench, start once again. Deshaun Watson, Shadur Sanders, and the little guy with the left hand, Dylan Gabriel.
No, Dylan Gabriel's not a part of this. He's gonna get. He's gonna be out of it. He's cut. Yeah, no,
okay,
no, he's not even in the cut. We have a rookie quarterback that we drafted, so I'll put him in the cut conversation. Once again, no one thinks the Browns are going to make the season with 4 quarterbacks. Well, else we're going to have to go. Dylan Gabriel will be gone. Here's my thing, right? About the Browns in particular. Here's my thing. Their situation is a little bit different than everybody else's. Because you've seen Watson, right? You've had him. You've seen what he can do. You picked up Shadur. You saw what he was able to do at the end of the season. There's a competition, and this is my problem. If the competition is close at all, Watson has to win the competition in order to be a starter. If the competition is close and you're really saying like, oh, it's really close, Shadur Sanders is a starter.
Yeah.
That speaks volume about what Watson is in and how far he can even get you. If it's a close competition and you have a $200 million quarterback that's in a close competition with a sophomore quarterback, the sophomore quarterback is taking that competition. So, and it's been reported it's been close. So, Watson is my bench and Shadur is my start.
Okay. I like that. I would love to see Shadur start. especially with Watson coming off his injury. He tore his
Mm-hmm.
Achilles, and then during rehab, he tore it again. I don't know how you do that, but he did it. He found a way, especially with his past histories, and his off the field antics and sitting out a year versus Houston. We have not,
Mm-hmm.
or for Houston, we have not seen much of Deshaun Watson in the past 5 years.
Nope.
I like Shedeur Sanders. I like the energy he brings to the game. I think he needs to cut it back with, you know, showing his emotions and all that. But that's him. That's his character. You can't hate him for it. We know who his father was or is. So I would like to see Shedeur Sanders starting. Right now, ESPN has Deshaun Watson as a starter with Shedeur as a second string.
I
Gabriel will
wouldn't be
be cut
surprised it
or
happened.
traded. Yeah. I can
Gabriel
I
will be
can
out of the
definitely
NFL.
I can definitely understand a 2 week, 3 week start for Watson. Um
Mm-hmm.
just because they got
2 week max.
a little weaker schedule in the front end. Got Jacksonville, Tampa
Mm-hmm.
Bay, Carolina, Pittsburgh, New York, and then you got Baltimore to really start with all the competition. I
Wait,
can see Shedeur,
time out. Who's the first? Who's the first three again in order?
Jacksonville, Tampa Bay, and Carolina.
Win, loss. Oh, so we're 2-1 right there. We're 2-1. We're 2-1.
I can see it.
We're
And that
losing. Yeah,
you
we're
guys are
losing to
away.
Tampa, but it's 2-1.
You guys are away at Jacksonville, away at Tampa, and then you guys are coming home for 2 weeks versus Carolina and Pittsburgh. And I can definitely see Shedeur Sanders starting those home games.
100%.
Yeah. So I'm really excited to see what Shedeur can do. He threw more interceptions than touchdowns last year, but his O-line was beat up. He started, late in the season.
Bottom three
With,
line in the league. Don't forget that.
yeah.
Bottom
So
three.
what did he go 3-4 or something like that? And
I
starts.
forgot.
But yeah, I'm excited to see what Shedeur can do.
Yeah.
Quinshon Judkins coming back off of his injury.
Mm-hmm.
What are you thinking about that? Is he going to be as explosive? Is he going to come back better?
Yes. They said he's actually been moving phenomenal. I've been seeing some of the clips of him at practice. He's moving great.
Yeah.
I'm so excited to see. I mean, we all saw how good he was as a rookie last year, by the way. So
Yeah.
we all saw he was
He
the
almost had
best running
1,000
back to come
yards
out of
before
Ohio
his
State
injury.
last year. So
He had over 1,000 yards total before his injury, 830 yards on the ground, 170 in the air. Dude, I'm excited to see what
he's
he
a
can do,
beast.
especially with Shedeur back there. You guys have made some big moves the past 2 days. A record-breaking deal and another signing just a little bit before we hit record. Break it down for us.
Yeah. So we signed Denzel Ward, right? The Warden. $62.2 million contract for 2 years. He is now the highest paid defensive back in NFL history on average annual value, which was a big signing we needed. We had to sign him back, even though he's had his history, concussions, this and that. He's still overall great corner. Still one of the best corners in the league who doesn't usually get the flowers he deserves. Then right before we start recording, we re-signed and restructured a contract for Grant Delpit. We got 3 years, $48 million. $48 million.
Yeah.
I love Delpit.
Yeah.
Delpit has been great. He was playing safety for us, especially while Martin Emerson was out. So I'm excited to see him. The Browns are continuing to build a defense with the absence of Myles Garrett. But
traded for Jared Verse.
Still some big signings, which is not a bad trade knowing the defense you got.
Yeah.
The NFL went and gave their top 10 linebackers in the league, and they gave us the number 3 overall linebacker in Carson Schwarzenegger.
Who played really
So
well, and I'm really
really well
excited
as
to
a
see what
rookie.
he can do this year. Yeah, I'm excited
Yeah,
to see
the
what he
Browns still
does.
have a defense. I mean, I'm
Yeah,
excited to see it. I'm excited. Big moves, but yeah.
yeah. Carson at the mic had
Mm-hmm.
67 solo tackles with 90 assisted and 2.5 sacks, 2 interceptions.
Mm-hmm.
I'm excited to see what he does.
The
They're
green
definitely
dot.
giving
He
him
wore
the
for a
green dot
reason.
this year. They're giving him the green dot.
100%.
Yeah,
Oh, he has
I,
it.
I'm gonna be watching more Browns this year, especially with Shedeur in the pocket. Um, Mahomes coming off of
Mm-hmm.
his knee injury.
Mm-hmm.
Initially, like people were saying, "Oh, he's not gonna be the same," yada yada yada. And then a couple weeks later, he's sitting up in the booth, walking around like nothing happened. His recovery is going really well. He's taking every starting rep. He's still getting a lot of rest like he usually did. But what are you expecting out of Mahomes this year? Better or worse?
I'm not gonna expect too much out of him just because of how severe the injury was. I'm not gonna be unrealistic with him. Um, I would like to have high hopes about him because he is Patrick Mahomes. We all know we all know who he is. So I mean, I expect him to come back, do something positively for this team, positively affect the offense. Do I think he's going to be the same player though? Not early into the season. Not early to the season.
Okay.
He's going to still have to get some game
And
reps
don't
in
forget,
to eventually kick that back all the way in. But I don't know. Not
don't
yet.
forget,
I don't think I
they
could give
signed
him a good.
they signed Kenneth Walker though.
Yeah, I know.
He's gonna
Which I feel
that'll
like
take a little
because of
pressure off of Mahomes.
I know that's also why I think is good for him. Run a little bit more this year. You might need to
Yeah.
throw a little bit
Rashi
less to
Rice,
Travis Kelsey.
Rashi Rice and L'Jarius Sneed are still leaving practice and going to rehab. They're doing really well
Mm-hmm.
with their rehabilitation. And yeah. They say Ethan Downs, the second year defensive end, tore his
Mm-hmm.
ACL in his left knee.
Mm-hmm.
That's gonna hurt a little bit. But
Yeah.
the D line gonna be getting ran over anyways. I got no hope for the D line.
Chris Jones is gonna be walking in the end zone,
Yeah.
allowing quarterbacks just to walk in. You know.
For DBs left, like I'm
Mm-hmm.
I'm not expecting much from the Chiefs this year.
Nope.
Especially with Mahomes coming off his injury. I hope they do well. I hope Kenneth Walker uh, plays well under Eric Bieniemy. I hope the O line plays a lot better. But training camp just kicked off. We got a lot to look
Yeah, it
forward
did.
to. We're going to be diving in to a lot more college football, NFL talk once we hit
Yes.
campus. So, hey, stay tuned. Well, I'm ready
Stay
for this
tuned.
NFL. I'm ready for this NFL training camp.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and then yeah, we're gonna be moving back to campus.
We'll be
You
locked
excited?
in.
We got some
I'm locked
ideas
in. I'm ready.
boiling up.
Already. You already know that. Already
Hey,
know.
drop down in the comments. We're gonna be having some guests rolling in on the podcast. We haven't had any guests on a podcast in a season and a half
Yeah.
already. Um,
Yeah.
I got some ideas that I want to do with the teammates. I got some guests in mind. So
Mm-hmm.
tune in to the Sideline podcast every week, and we're gonna be on the radio again. We're gonna be up on
Yeah, we
91.
will.
We're gonna be doing our thing over there. We're gonna be giving an hour a week for a little bit of news here and there. Some things that we're gonna be talking about on here on YouTube, and some other things that we're just gonna be talking on the radio. So yeah, go ahead, follow the Instagram. Road to 100. We're sitting at 91. Go ahead and subscribe. Hit the post notification button so you do not miss any of our uploads. Road to 100. We're over halfway there. And yeah, thank y'all so much for tuning in. See y'all next week.
See y'all.
Yeah.